Taylor Swift is literally making a coven of witches with her fans, and they don't even seem to realize it. She is hiding the truth in plain sight because she knows her fans are way too manipulated to even realize what's going on. Her entire purpose in the music industry is to misguide the masses who follow her, making them adopt this corrupt view on spirituality. We see this the most when we take a look at her music videos. In her music video for Willow, we see the best representation of this, as we can find Taylor Swift literally performing an occult ritual in the middle of the forest with a coven of witches. In the video around the half point, we see Taylor dressed up as a witch surrounded by other witches. This is a representation of a witch coven, as when a group of female witches get together to practice witchcraft, they are called a coven. This part of the video clearly depicts Taylor with her coven, and then we're shown what she is doing with the group of witches. We see Taylor in the coven ritually dancing while manipulating magical orbs. This is an obvious representation of an occult ritual placed in this video openly. You can see how they made it look as innocent as possible, trying to make it appear as good. This is how they're trying to normalize it. In the video, we also see Taylor following a magic rope into a piano that leads her into a magical world. This is a representation of her music using witchcraft and occult magic. Her music leads her fans to the path of magic, which is literally an abomination in the eyes of God. She is depicting her music leading her fans to witchcraft. This is Taylor showing us the truth about her music in plain sight. There's more proof than this that Taylor is a witch, and we see that from this live performance where she actually cast a spell on the audience live. I have covered this video of her performance in the past, but I have to bring it up in this video as it's an actual example of Taylor using witchcraft on her fans. In this performance, we see Taylor come onto the stage with her coven of witches. We can see Taylor walking down the center of the stage, dressed fully in witch attire. Her coven is then seen behind her, following after her. Then, they can be seen in the middle of the stage performing a ritual, ritually dancing around Taylor as she sings to her fans. We see the witch coven showing themselves playing with the magic orbs, showing us exactly what they are doing. It's not hard to see that this is clearly witchcraft, a spell she is casting on her adoring fans. Taylor was putting her fans in a trance with her music while she performed a ritual on them. These artists make their music in specific keys and tempos that they know are effective in controlling a person's mind and emotions. Taylor was controlling her audience with this song and ritual. She had them all in a trance-like state. This is the reason many people who attended the concert didn't even remember what happened at the concert. Many of her fans who saw this very performance told the news that they didn't even remember what happened when they went to the show, claiming it was like they don't even remember being there.
You spent almost $1,000 on a ticket, right? I can't remember anything.
It felt like so real. Afterwards, as we were leaving, I was like, did she play this song? I don't remember this song. I don't remember her doing that. And little things like that. But I do remember going to the concert.
This is because Taylor's music essentially cast a spell on her fans and put them in a trance. Music is a form of magic and is used to manipulate the masses. We as humans are made out of vibrations, not just humans, but everything in the world. Those occultists who make this music are taking advantage of that and manipulating people's vibrations using their music. Taylor's songwriters know what keys to use to produce which vibrations that they know would put people in a trance and open them up to demonic energy. Music is all vibrations, and we absorb those vibrations when we listen to it. It affects us and alters us. This is how music gives you chills and makes you feel things when you hear it. This is how these artists use music to control the masses, and this is how Taylor put her fans in a trance and opened them up to occult energy.